As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session with Sniper Trading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Current time is 7:50, alright, leading into that new hourly in about 10 minutes. Okay, guys, just right off the bat here, we have major news today. Okay, we have 3 red folders during this session, alright. We'll go over that in a bit, okay, but I just wanted to make you guys understand. Do not be trading crazy lot sizes today. I'm trying to tell you to relax, alright, let the news play through. And you'll be very happy if you do so based on your proper risk management. Okay, guys, also make sure to check the description box. It's not a buy or sell channel here. We're here to provide free technical and fundamental analysis, especially on today. Me personally, guys, I'm not going to be trading too much. Honestly, if I see something, I'll maybe take it, but other than that, I'm not looking to jump the gun and force anything. All right. Also, guys, you'll notice that our recommended broker is HankoTrade. Okay, so please check them out. There's a link in the description box. You can download their demo account and see how the spreads are, different things like that, and if it makes sense to go live. The reason why we support them is because they allow funding all around the world, not just certain demographics. Okay. Also, guys, our recommended prop firm is MFF. Okay, the 5% discount is Sniper Trading. And lastly, our recommended liquidity platform is Bookmap. All right, so you can make sure to check those guys out. A lot of times they're going live when I am. There's a crypto trader, so if you guys are not familiar with Bookmap, you can check them out and see what that's about as well. Okay, so guys, please remember, again, we have crazy news today. All right, we're going to go over and check that out right now. All right, and you guys got to understand that this is going to have a lot of volume pumping in the markets here. All right, there's 3 red folders. Okay, you have ADP, prelim GDP, and then our 10 a.m. 2 folders. We have jolts and then pending home sales. Okay, and in between this, you have market open. So it's essentially like there are 5 news events, okay, and opens that are going to have major market movements. Okay, this is sometimes one of the most volatile days to be trading, and that's why I'm telling you I'm not looking to go crazy today. I don't feel comfortable doing this, and in terms of trading larger lot sizes, what I normally do. Okay, so we'll go over this news in a bit, guys, but let's get doing our top down. Make sure to smash 100 likes. We'll go over to NASDAQ, and we might even chart GBP USD, whichever one is looking best at that time. Okay. All right. So you can see here, guys, this is the daily candle. All right. You can see the range is from 17 roughly 50. All right. That was yesterday when we tapped that sell. Okay. And you can see they started to hold some support and started to push price back up. All right. So let's get here some daily support. All right. We got some daily resistance just above here. All right. Looking pretty good all along that previous bearish wick here. So daily resistance, guys. All right, so if we go bearish, okay, we have some nice bearish target here around 1737. Okay, so we'll go put that bearish target on the daily. Okay, and then you can see if we're going to go bullish here with that support hold, we can get back up to probably 1775, 74 area. Okay, so we got the bullish daily target. Okay, so let's go down to the 4-hour here, guys. All right, you can see nice bullish support holding at around 1753. Big volume-based candle coming out of that area, so 4-hour support is pretty evident. Okay, and then we have some resistance level. I'm going to just drag that across here. You can see the wick. and the body close, okay, and some 4-hour resistance is coming in right around this general area right here, which is the preceding previous wick to the left, around 1761, 1762, okay. All right, so let's take a peek here. We got some 4-hour resistance. All right, let's take a look at our hourly now. Okay, so coming off some consolidation, you can see that the buyers are still in control at this current time. All right, it's not to say they're going to stay in control, but you can see it's on that hourly support level we have. We're looking pretty straightforward. Okay, and then you can see the resistance is just going to use between that daily and the 4-hour here. Okay, so we've been rejected at this level, guys. Now, 1, 2. Let me just draw this for you so you guys can see here. One rejection, another, and we're now coming to that key level again right here. Okay, so that's on the hourly, and news has the ability to push price right through here. Okay, like absolutely no doubt in my mind, can we push through here if we go in the bullish direction? All right, so let's take a peek at the 15. All right, you can see we have a nice trend line forming on the 15-minute. I've had this happen before many times, and you can see what's working. Bottom from 1748. Okay, so we'll get that on the 5-minute, but I wanted to show you the 15-minute trend. And this is the general area that we're going to focus on currently. Okay, so you can see to the left a lot of wicks. Attempted to break here, another rejection. Okay, so we got our 15-minute resistance here, which is lower time frame. All right, so we got it in between a 4-hour key level here, in between two 15-minute consolidation periods from 1760 to 1763. So the gap currently from 645 all the way until now 745, 1 hour, we've had a push then a pull. Okay, so this will be interesting coming into that 8 o'clock, 8:15 news. All right, we're going to get a lot of volume push movement here, I do believe. The buyers are actually in control pretty heavily right now. You can see from the big movement from yesterday. We also called a big sell yesterday in the free FX group, guys, so you can see why the retracement of gold has continued in that bullish direction. Everyone saw gold as a sale, right? And you've had the market really extend from that key bottom out that happened yesterday. So we got some nice demand buyers in here. Okay, and then our sellers, we're going to look right above in and around here. Okay, from the daily all the way down to our 15-minute. Okay, so we're going to use some sell structure and then go from there. Okay, remember we talked about the trend line, guys. So coming from here, you can see there's a big steady bullish trend starting to hold. Okay, so a couple things can happen here. All right, just judging by what I'm seeing right now. Okay, and you guys can have your own bias on this. Nice support level here bouncing. Okay, so one or two things can hold. This can be maybe the secondary head. Okay, and we can dump off, having price pushing back down into some supply, and then if we drop here, guys, that could be the head and shoulder. Okay, if not, and we still continue in the bullish trend, you can see nice big movement here, holding that trend line from the bottom, and we can get a nice big push in the supply, and if price and volume starts to control with the news, we can break up here and then head towards our bullish daily target. Okay, that's at 1774. Obviously we have a big range before then. Okay, this is just on the 5-minute, but you can see here that on the daily from our current resistance there, like gold can push if we get a nice news release going in the bullish favor. All right, all right, so guys, that's pretty much gold here. Like, I'm not looking to do anything right now. We still got about a few minutes until that hourly change up. Okay, if we want to smash the likes up to 100, guys, we can take a look at NASDAQ as well. All right, no problem. But until that, guys, is there any questions about gold or anything? London was very good for us. Like I said, we caught some big moves on some of the indices and commodities. So now we're going to see if we're going to continue that overall big momentum here leading into New York. Cameron, what's going on, man? Baby. you're in a gold sell right now, congrats guys. If you guys are in that, just remember, okay, keep in mind we got that hourly switchover, price can still hold, all right? And you know, if you guys are in any kind of movement, we'll go over this news right here. So ADP, this is not NFP guys, that was a question that we had in the group. NFP is on the first Friday of every month, okay? Cameron, do you see the supply and demand? Very similar to what you're just asking here, so I'll go over that in a second. All right, so you can take a look at ADP. So job creation is an important leading indicator of consumer spending, which accounts for the majority of the overall economic activity, okay? Automatic data processing, okay? This is on every Wednesday before NFP, okay? So this is going to be our first folder here, okay? First red, and then you can see we have prelim GDP at 8:30, okay? Remember how I told you guys 8:30? A lot of news is dropped at that current time, all right? This is going to be a perfect example of this, okay? And guys, if you have any questions here, you can see that, you know, we do have some news that's related stories to it, so you can go check that out. I kind of went over some news releases yesterday. It was, you know, nice talking about seasonalities, all right? So, you know, if you guys want to do a little bit more in-depth reading here, you can see that that's a nice little folder. Click, and then you can see some related stories, okay? And then the 8:30 GDP, guys, is the broadest measure of economic activity and the primary gauge of economics health. Okay, so gross domestic product, guys. GDP, this is how they, you know, go over, you know, recessions, different things like that. You know, certain quarters hitting will lead to negative or positive GDP, which, you know, that's how they determine if the country is in, you know, a stable or frightful state, all right? Okay, so you can see right here, 8 o'clock, guys, still holding along that trend. Okay, looking pretty strong here so far. All right, so you can see every 8 a.m. there's always a big impactful news, sorry, not news, but impactful open. And, you know, you can see the candle, a lot of it's impulsive, all right, leading towards maybe head faking out, getting some stop orders, okay? And, you know, every single hourly switch up at that 8 a.m. time. Okay. Okay, so watch oil, guys. I'm not too sure what's going on. We're going to take a look at NASDAQ too. Look at oil, big move here. Yeah, there we go. Big buys, guys. All right. But to be honest with you, it's not to a surprise. Okay, like honestly, you know, we didn't really focus on oil too much. We did it once this week, but look, it's bottomed out, guys, since the 28th. I do believe that this was when we mentioned to you, like, you know, price is starting to pull up, and ever since then, guys, you can go back on the 2 days ago, 3 days ago, oil, it's been bullish, okay, like heavy. Everyone found oil at a discount here at 73, and you can see where we're at right now. That'll be a 700 pip move buy on oil if, you know, you guys followed suit with technicals based on that. All right, so I think we're going to continue, guys, at least to about 81, 82 area. And then we got gold. Okay, so we'll go back. All right. And guys, so remember, 2 back-to-back folders within 30 minutes here. Okay, we got 8:15 coming in. All right, and then we have 8:30, okay? Now, from doing New York like this for quite some time, you know, sometimes they'll make them duds, all right? The first folder will not have much movement. The second folder, you know, will have more of an impactful move at 8:30 because it's GDP, okay? So that's something to just keep in mind. Like, again, we have no idea. We just have to follow the numbers that were processed and then see how the market reacts based on that, okay? But for right now, guys, everything has been, you know, since yesterday in a bullish movement, okay? Can we see XRP? Not really going to look at XRP, to be honest with you, all right? So let's take a peek here, guys. You can see that NASDAQ, all right, a little bit of consolidation zone to zone here. Let's take a look at GU. Okay, GU looking like a potential head and shoulder here, shoulder, head, secondary shoulder, but we're still along a little bit of a trend. Okay, so GBP will look pretty good in terms of, very similar to gold if they're correlated. Okay, and then there's Goldie here too. Okay, so nothing's broke below, guys, on that support at 1760. Okay, you can still see we're holding that trend, looking pretty strong so far in terms of gold. All right, guys, crypto is not really too much of my thing to scalp. Hopefully you guys feel the same way. The spreads are too crazy, and basically, the sell market is definitely what you're looking for crypto at the time. All right. You got oil this morning was very nice. I saw the recap of it, and it was a beautiful, beautiful move. All right. Okay, so let's go take a look at NASDAQ, guys. Would you guys want to do NASDAQ or GU? Doesn't really matter to me. What are you guys feeling today? I don't want to do too much. All right, you guys got to understand. I don't want to flip back and forth here. Okay, let's smash these likes up to 100, guys. I got a lot of people wanting GU today. Okay, so we can head over and do GBP USD, no problem. And we'll focus on maybe, NASDAQ or Dow Jones for market open. Doesn't really matter to me, guys. Doesn't really matter. Okay, look at GU on the daily here. Okay, so we got 806, guys. Let's see if we can get this done in about 5 minutes, and then we can focus on both of these. You can see nice support. Guys, we've already done gold, so we'll still always focus on gold. No problem. And then you can see daily resistance coming in here. So daily resistance. A lot of the people, they want to see indices too, but we're getting a lot of requests for FX pairs, guys. So we'll do more of an indice a little closer to market open. All right. And but for now, we'll focus on maybe doing GBP USD. All right. So hopefully you guys are cool with that, and we'll roll with it accordingly. Okay. So 4-hour support. Okay, and then we got some 4-hour resistance here. I'm going to use that top wick actually. It's right in that key wick area here, so 4-hour resistance. Guys, why I'm using this level just because it's on the current candle, but you can see a lot of wick rejection here. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Okay. Spam, guys. Guys, chill out on this spam here. We're not going to do NQ right now, okay? Okay, so look at the GU consolidative state here. Like this is definitely something that has been, pushing into this range probably for all this news coming up here. So we got some 4-hour resistance. All right, I'm going to leave the 1-hour support here with our 4 hours, so that's okay. We're going to go to our 15-minute time frame here. Okay, so nice demand here, nice supply resistance rate above here on higher. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Let's get our 15-minute support. Do you guys notice how when we start to consolidate this and go from higher time frame to lower, look at how the slower the candles get? All right, they're waiting for a squeeze here. Okay, so like for me personally, I can see the nice trend here that's going on 15-minute. Okay, but then I can also see, the trend going down here leading into that potential breakout. All right, so this will be interesting to see what's going on with GBP USD. All right, that's on the 15-minute. Let's take a look at the 5 here. Okay, and you can see we got some nice resistance coming in right at that 5-minute time frame on GBP USD. Okay, so we're going to leave that alone. Focus on what we can see here. Let's see, actually just going to move that down a tad. Okay, and then we have our previous selling level here near the 4 hour. Okay, so we're 4 hour to 4 hour, guys. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, nice demand here, 4 hour, and then you can see supply is at the 4 hour too. So we're going to see if GU is going to maybe get a little bit of a bounce and push to the upside. All right, let's take a look at the higher time frame real quick. Okay, you can see we're right at the 50 line on the RSI for GBP USD, but the range has been, you know, the last overbought territory has led price there, but you can see the 2, 3, almost 4 bullish candlesticks that have held price right around that 50 level. Okay, so all we're trading is this on the 4 hour, guys. Okay, nice retracement here, potential to push back up on GBP USD. All right, so let's watch. Okay, so there we go, nice bounce here, guys. 811. Okay, so we're gonna watch gold for, you know, this news release here. It's looking pretty strong at this time. All right, so let's watch here. Nasdaq is in some consolidation. All right, you can see what's happening on gold. Okay, so me, guys, I'm not going to be doing this folder. I'd rather wait for the 830 folder personally. Okay, so we're just going to watch and see how this is going to release. Okay, it's going to happen in about 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Okay, so again, guys, I'm watching that 830 GDP. Okay, I'm not really going to get involved with this folder here. I do think that the bullish trend is still holding strong. Okay, you can see by that trend line is still starting to push. All right, a little bit, but we're now in that consolidation. So 2 minutes and 40 seconds, guys. Let's watch and see. Obviously, like the pathways, if we break down below here, okay, this is the demand zone. Price is held here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. Okay, and we might be able to push back up, getting there. If we break this level here, we're going to fall back down to probably at least maybe 1750 again, 1753, or maybe this consolidative state. So let's just watch and see how we're going to release on this current folder here. Eric, I'm not too sure at this time. From 56, it looked like a nice sell, but you can see the bullish volume that came in here. Right, nice breakthrough. So we'll watch and see if the retracement's going to come. Okay, so about 1 minute and 45 seconds, guys. Okay, still holding along that trend. Still looking pretty bullish at this time. Oil, guys, on the 4 hours looking pretty strong here. Looks like we can push back up to that 81.6. 81.86. Okay, so we'll watch and see. Okay, look at the rejection here, guys. So again, sit back, relax, watch this. 830 is the folder that I'm looking for, not looking for this. What's going on here? We do break this trend line, guys, though obviously we're falling back down pretty strong, probably to about, 58, and we're going to break this level of support here. Okay. So let's watch. Look at this big move. Okay. Right into supply, guys. Still looking strong. Okay, bullish trend still continuing. All right, so if we push through here, guys. Sorry, wrong one. We can push through this supply. Like I said, it's gonna. There it goes. See, look at this big move there. Okay, everything. Look at Nasdaq pushing. GBP is getting a little bit of support too, holding on to demand. Okay, let's see the Dow Jones. And not something you really want to be a part of here, guys. Look at that. Look at that big wick. Okay, let it do its thing here. Look at that gap up. Okay, you can see on the Dow, nice big push. Okay, so let's go take a look at that news release here. 8:15, guys. How did this play out? All right. So we have some negative ADP, so 127,000. All right. That's why the DXY definitely shot down. Okay. But you can see everything now is having a long bottom wick. Take a look. DXY dumped here, still trying to hold around that 106.4. Okay. So let's just actually gather that lower wick here on the DXY, guys. Let's take a look on the 15-minute real quick. So this is what we were trading yesterday, guys. Look at the range we're still in here. There's not much, okay? Like this thing is looking pretty bearish to me at this current time, but anything can kind of change that. So let's go 106.300 mark. All right, and then you can see, can we fill that overall uptrend? If you guys are watching yesterday, I remember circling these. So we're going to see if this thing's going to hold and maybe start to push back down. So let's watch, get some levels set up on the DXY, guys. Gold is selling off here pretty strong, so let's watch. And we're going to set one more right here. Okay. GU, Nasdaq rejected, and then gold, a little bit of rejection coming from supply. So this on the 15-minute, guys. Let's watch and see the 5. Okay, so remember we talked about waiting for the first 5-minute candles. Hopefully you guys did not buy or sell during any of this. If you did, you guys are at Caesar's Palace right now, just finishing up the last leg of the Zeno. Okay, so we're going to range in between, I think, the demand and supply on gold, guys. You can see that we made a new high here, all right, which is beautiful. We tapped the daily, which was nice, but let this thing play out. Okay, so if you guys were, wanting to trade this, okay, just remember, supply is sellers. You could have caught that wick when it bounced into there. But if you, didn't want to wait and anything like that, you can see that we did bounce out a little bit of demand right here. So, like I said, they're still respecting these two key levels right now on gold. Okay, I want to take a quick peek at oil for a sec. Look at the Dow here. Okay, big rejection on Dow Jones. Look at oil here, a little bit of a bullish flag pattern. Okay, I can see this starting to happen here. This is what happened on the DXY on Monday, I believe. You can see we have a flag starting to form here. Okay. Ooh, wrong one. And again, not really worried about what's going on right now. GDP is going to be the big one that I'm looking at here. So look at oil here, guys. So if we break, let's take a look at the 15-minute on oil. I have nothing here to the side. So let's go to our hourly. There goes gold back up, guys, right out of demand. And we got oil, guys. You can see that if we get a nice little break bullish move, we can probably fill that imbalance back to that 81.50. Okay, nice big bullish trend here. That would be a break. Nice continuation here, maybe about 90, 100 pips. So let's watch and see on the 5-minute if that's going to take place. All right. I don't care too much about overbought and oversold at this time. Oil is still trendy, guys, and I want to see if we're going to get a break above there. All right. Okay, so gold, we'll watch here. Let's get to that solid 81 midpoint. And we're going to take a alarm here. Okay, so let's watch and see. Look at gold, guys. Ay, ay, ay. So as much as you want to be a part of this, guys, you can see why waiting for that first ADP folder is probably the best thing to do. Okay, so here we go. We got about 9 minutes until that new GDP folder here is going to launch, so this will be really nice. So let's watch and see. Gold is strong right now, guys. Very strong. Okay, so let's watch. Guys, if we start to push on gold, the daily break, 1764, remember, we're still holding along that trend here, okay? 823, guys. 823. So if we're looking to break here, all right, don't enter in before news. Just a suggestion, okay? But if we do break, guys, looking for, the next target, maybe 1770. Let's take a look at that hourly here. Yeah, 1768. Then you have 1770 rough long wick here. So we'll mark that next leg up if price can break above here, okay? Look at the trend, guys. We're just following the trend. Big bullish movement here, still continuing. And if it gets rejected out of supply, nothing's happening here, okay? Okay, guys, so we've got about 4 minutes here. Let's take a look at GBP USD too. Okay, NASDAQ got rejected, guys. GU is still looking pretty strong here, all right? Take a look here, nice maybe double bottom demand, all right? But again, all technicals tend to go out the window as soon as, you know, news comes into play. And GDP, guys, is a major folder here, okay? GDP, huge. But also, just to remind you, there's also 3 other folders launching with this 8:30 time. That's just the red folder, okay? So what I'm trying to tell you that today is going to be a shitstorm. Pardon my français. It's going to be a shitstorm, all right? If any of those folders don't follow suit with the overall trend, you're going to see a lot of volume and volatile times coming in here, okay? Guys, I don't really do GJ, so if you guys are looking for someone else to trade GJ, you might want to search in another channel here, okay? That good français. All right, guys, let's see here. We got about 4 minutes left in this GDP time. Let's go. If we're bullish, guys, 1770 could be the target. All right. Let's take a peek here of the brush. If that's a bullish move breaking out, that's the target here. You're going to see an erratic volume candle. If this thing opens up bearish, okay, guys, we're in supply. So remember, sellers, okay? This is what they do. They put you in this situation to make a decision, you know, buy or sell. Do you forget the trend? Do you forget technicals? What do you do? Okay. If we're bearish, guys, we're coming back down to at least the daily 4-hour support. Okay, right down in here. That news folder coming up will have the power to push it in both directions. Okay. So let's watch. Okay, so a little rejection coming in, supply here. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's go take a look at NASDAQ here. Look at NASDAQ, still very bullish, guys. Okay. Like I said, NASDAQ has got a lot of strength here. Target could be, you know, 11,000. Previous target would be 11,592. All right, so let's just watch and see how price is going to come out of this. Okay. So nice supply rejection, guys. Am I trading this morning? No, I'm personally not. I didn't trade ADP. Okay, I'm gonna look for the post 5 minute on GDP to see if anything's gonna happen here. Okay. So we got about 36 seconds, guys. Okay, here we go, just under 10. Okay, supply is holding here, guys. All right, nothing breaking above. Okay, so gold is still holding true to a. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, see what I mean, guys? Chill out here. Okay, look at this. I told you guys, chill out. Look at that big flip. Do you guys see that bullish to bearish flip, guys? If you didn't see it, flip back and watch. That thing was too much for me. All right, so let's go check out this news here. How was it released? Okay, nice rejection coming in. All right. Okay, so GDP, let's see if it was strong here. Okay, so yeah, perfect. Positive 2.9%, guys. So this is why you're happening. Let's go take a look at NASDAQ rejected. Okay, you can see GU, a little bit of selling coming into the demand here. All right, look at the DXY, guys. So that's positive, so you can see we're starting to push. All right, so holding at that 106,300 level. All right, so that's why gold is selling off, GU is selling off so far. All right, NASDAQ's getting rejected. You can see gold is coming down pretty hard here. Okay, so it looks like you're going to fill that wick back down to demand, and then we're going to see what's going to happen based on this new 5-minute. Okay, so you can see key level supply here still holding. We're just finally starting to break that trend, guys. Okay, that's a key thing to remember here. All right, so we're going to watch and see what's going to happen in that demand. This is still that 830 candle, okay, and it's still sinking off pretty strong here. Okay, so multiple attempts to break here. 65 would have been your key break level to get into a trade, but you can see nothing even tapped here. All right, nice rejection level. Okay, so let's watch and see what's going to happen when we get into the 1 hour. Okay, nice big sell pressure here, coming back down. If we break this level, guys, we're coming back down, like I said, to that 52, 53 area here. Okay, there it goes, big sell. Okay, and we're coming right back down to 53. No support. Continuing in that big sell off, guys. DXY is starting to pump here. Okay, so let's see what we're going on. NASDAQ rejection. GU still holding a little bit. All right, so GU, guys, if we break that 4 hour here, we're going to get that big resistance continuation, and we're going to see if we're going to short on potential GU here coming back down, guys. So let's watch and see GBP, how we're going to do that. We'll adjust our stop loss accordingly if this does start to trigger. Okay, so everything now has dropped, guys. Okay, everything has dropped. Let it do its thing here. This could be liquidity grab. We do have more folders coming in. And look at NASDAQ. Let's see oil here. Okay, oil's still holding, guys. All right. Let's watch and see what kind of moves coming in on oil here. Little rejection. Okay. There goes gold. Okay, a lot of strength, guys. A lot of strength here coming in. Previous support level here. You can see once resistance, so we're going to tap and see if we're going to continue past this demand and maybe get back down to that 53 level here. Okay, it's still looking pretty strong. All right. So GU's holding, nothing breaking demand just yet, guys. Okay, so hold it. Do not just enter in crazy sells right now. And look at that DXY, guys. Okay, so the DXY is getting held at that 106.485. Okay, GU, nasty, and then gold still holding here. Okay. Okay, here we go. There's the dump, guys. All right. Breaking through. We have not broke through that 1755 level just yet. All right. So broken through. Nice demand here. Let's see if now we're going to hold this key level down here. That would be the bearish target. Okay. Coming to that 1753. All right. Oil is still pushing, guys. All right. Let's see if we can get that continuation here. Still looking strong. We have a nice zone in and around here. Okay. So just keep that in mind on oil. It's nice buyer's area. Okay. So just watch and see what's coming up. See if we can get to that 81, maybe 82. Sorry, 81.5 area would be before. All right, so let's just watch. Okay, so still holding. Okay, so this is now, guys, leading into that 8:40 time. GU still holding. Okay, so I'm not looking. Don't just hammer anything randomly just yet. Let's just watch and see how price is going to move. All right, it's bouncing out of demand. Okay. Show, are you talking about the original 7056 one? I'm not looking at it right now at this time, so just let me ask here. So it's looking like it's holding pretty strong here at this time, guys. Okay, so still pretty straightforward. Bouncing out of demand, so still a lot of buyers here so far. And you can see now we're respecting the GU trend line here. Nice uptrend. Okay, nothing breaking below here. All right, so yesterday, guys, this actually did break through a demand zone. So today we're actually holding it. It's looking pretty good. All right, but give it some time here. We'll see how price is going to fluctuate leading into that 8:45 time. And you can see the DXY is just getting some rejection coming in here. All right, there's about 20 seconds left, guys, for that 8:40. Okay, so the demand zone's a little bit larger than thought. You can see right up in here. Okay, and the price is starting to bounce. All right, which makes sense here. You can see we had a nice zone to zone, nice support level resistance. Okay, so we're going to see how this is actually going to move at that next 8:45 last 15-minute time frame before the new hourly here. Okay, so pretty strong. Little rejection coming at that 1760. All right, CGU here. Nasdaq is still holding bearish. GU is starting to find that nice level of support. All right, I need GU to get out of this range right here. Okay, GU needs to get out of this range. You can see from the 20155 rejection to the support level. Okay, it's still in that. This is the apex, guys. I'm not too sure if you guys are familiar with that, but price is basically converging, okay, into a peak or a point, waiting for the bigger move. Okay, you can see here at 8:15 that was the ADP that pushed through. Okay, we were rejected, pushing back in. So price still held support here, and now we're coming to this range. Right in here for the next bigger move. Okay, a lot of the times you'll see a pop, then a drop, or a drop, then like I said, a pop based on overall supplier demand areas. Okay, so we're just going to see how it's going to come out of here at that 1.20100 mark. Okay, so gold is trying to push back down here. Nasdaq is retracing. Okay, look at gold pushing back. A little resistance coming in at the once previous support level. Okay, so you see how it rejected large volume candle right through previous support, and now they're getting held up at that general area again. Okay, so you can see it right there. All right. If we do break down here, again, it's looking pretty bearish, coming back down to fill these wicks, back down to maybe 53. All right. And if we hold, we're probably going to push right back above that trend line here. Okay. But you can see how, if you just sat back and relaxed, you can see how they're respecting zone to zone. Okay. We just bumped this up here in terms of the wick grab, but it was down here. But you can see buyers here stepped in, sellers here stepped in here. So right now gold is respecting the range from 1753 all the way back down to 1764 area. Okay, and gold is still looking pretty strong here. Okay. Let's check out that DXY here. Okay, so GU is looking bearish, guys. Okay, DXY is starting to push here, holding that volume. Okay, so it's still just in that indecisive state right now, guys. Okay, and there's the gap down here, new candle open up, we're testing that support level again. Okay, so you can see here it's just pulling and pushing, guys. Sometimes I don't understand what you mean. Sometimes you act like a clear commentator. Absolutely. During this session right here, I am. I told you I'm not really trading, not looking to do anything, so I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you saying it to everyone, because it's good to know when you're looking to trade and when you're not. I don't see your clear assumption. You can see that it sold out of supply and then it's holding demand. Okay. In terms of the movement right now, I'm indecisive. Okay, because we have now 9 o'clock new hourly coming in, and then you have 9:30. Okay, so if you want someone to say buy or sell, like right now, if during that trade, if gold sold off in supply, if you want, okay, someone to say buy or sell, then you might want to go to another channel. You know what I mean? Because what happens if gold erratically shot up, right? You know, it's a fine line. All right. I'm telling you right now, there's Discord trade ideas that have been sent to our group. Okay, that do hit. Like for example, we're in an oil trade that's running 30 pips right now. So, but for right now, like I said, I don't feel comfortable doing that, because the people who have been with me, they understand it, but the people who have not been, you guys may not understand my type. So I do appreciate that, guys. And right now I am just spectating and commentating. All right. So we're going to take a look now at around 9 o'clock here, coming into 9:30. And Nasmo, like I said, plenty of other streamers out there who will tell you to buy or sell. So if you want that, go ahead. You do your thing, bro. Okay, so let's go take a look here at the Dow, still consolidated. All right. You can see oil, guys, tapped 81. So beautiful move here. All right. So remember we talked about a bullish flag. Okay, oil's still bouncing out of that demand. Here's the flag, and we're still rising. Okay, so if you guys did catch that, all right, you can see the range at 65. You're starting to run maybe about 42 pips here coming in, 45. All right. The Dow looks like it's forming a little bit of a flag pattern here. Okay, bearish flag, you know what I mean, long flagpole, but I've seen it happen where price erratically reverses back up. So we'll watch and see on that. Gold is still holding, okay, a little bit of a sell pressure, which makes sense coming from that supply. And NASDAQ is still dumping down too, okay. And then you can see GU's right in that squeeze area, waiting for the next big leg up or push back down in through that 4-hour support. Okay, so there's the, guys, check that out. Nice big volume hold. Okay, and that's why gold is going to sell, guys. Gold is still selling here. I guarantee it. GU is going to drop down. Let's watch and see here. If this continues, if the DXY continues, guys, this thing is going to fall. Okay, let's watch. Okay, so you can see here we're correlated actually with the DXY and GU. Look at this, guys. So rejection coming in, okay, and you can see what's happening now here, coming at that last minute, coming from our 8:45 time. Okay, there goes NASDAQ. Okay, there goes Goldie breaking down. Dow, you can see oil is still having a little trouble breaking through that 81 psychological level, guys. All right. And there's GU still. Okay, so GU is still in that apex general area, guys. Right here. Okay, still not doing too much. Finding a little bit of a bottom here on NASDAQ. Gold is still pushing down, probably going to tap that 53. All right, and we're still dropping, guys. Agent, yeah, don't. I said my piece on that. If they want buy or sell, they know they can go to any other channel here. Okay, so still holding strong here. Okay, so GU is still bouncing, guys, looking nice, out of demand, so nothing closing below here, still looking pretty strong. I bet you Goldie is following here. All right. So just about a few minutes for that new hourly change up, guys. Okay, gold is still holding, bouncing out of demand, so looking pretty strong here for, the buyers. And you can see, look at the range to the left, guys. All right. Look at the range to the left here. Still holding in that general state where the buyers are starting to take a little bit of control. All right. I like maybe potential buys, guys, on gold, but I'm not going to enter in just yet here. The 57 area is starting to hold pretty strong. Okay. There's news coming in at 10 o'clock, guys, for sure. Look at the Dow hold here. Nice bullish movement here. Oil got rejected, guys. Okay, so coming back in. Okay, remember 81. You got a hammer candle here starting to push back down. All right, so monitor oil, guys. Like I said, it was a nice continuation, but now the heavy rejection coming in cannot break that psychological 81 level. Okay. Okay, so 57 key level here starting to break, and we're still continuing. All right, I think we're getting down to 53, guys. The buy looked promising if we could close above 57, but you can see they're starting to really continue that trend pushing. All right, NASDAQ is getting rejected down too. And then we have GBP USD as well. A lot of top wick, guys, exactly. Guys, I haven't pressed one trade during this whole session here. Did mention to the guys beforehand I wasn't really looking to do much. All right. But I like GU here. I do like the setup starting to come. That apex is starting to follow through a little bit more. Okay, and NASDAQ is pushing down gold. It's a standoff, guys, between the buyers and sellers right now coming in for that new 9 a.m. hourly swap. Okay, just keep that in mind. Okay, so here's the last 5-minute candle, guys. Let's take a look at the rest of the day. We have news here until that 10 a.m. last movement and big red folder and orange coming in at 10. So we'll watch and stay between that, guys. But until that time, we do have one more Chicago move. Okay, so 9:30, 9:45, 10, and then we have that 1 p.m. speaker coming in, which we will be live for. Okay. Okay, there goes GU, guys. Dave, did you say before live, missed the last bit you said, Rav? Oh, I basically said that today is not the day to be trading too much. All right. And let's monitor that DXY. Here we go, guys. So you see how they head fake down, okay? Support level hold 106.5 level. This thing it's looking pretty promising, guys. All right. You can see here we got a long top wick. Okay, price is still bearish on the hourly. All right. But take a look, guys. A lot of support levels being held right here. Okay. Look at the consolidation that we basically sold into on the DXY at the beginning. Okay, you can see dump down here, held support. But this is where a lot of pending orders are sitting. Okay, now you can see we're probably starting to rise a little bit. There is a little bit of a gap here that could be filled. This might happen on NFP. All right, so this will be really interesting to see what's going to happen based on this DXY, guys. You know, but right now it is looking pretty bullish, which is why you're getting those big sell-off on gold and GU and basically everything that is correlated with it at that time. So guys, check out oil here. Okay, so still holding. Okay, a little bit of a rejection here coming in. They're not letting it break that 80 level still, but it's still holding that overall trend. Okay, you can see what we have here on oil, guys. Still straightforward. There's DXY, there's GBP USD. Let's go take a look. DXY is strong, guys. GU bouncing another time in that area. How many times are they going to tap this and hold it before it folds? Okay, and then I think gold probably followed suit with this. I think it probably sold back down to 53. There's NASDAQ continuing. Yep, there we go, guys, right in that level here. Okay, almost at that 53 mark. And there it goes, guys. Let's see. So zone to zone from 63 to 53, that's a 100 pip drop, guys. Okay. So there's a new hourly candle coming in about literally a minute right now. So just monitor everything here, guys. We're still in that sell pressure, but everything can flip based on that new hourly change up. And there goes GU just starting to break. Okay, let's see if it's going to actually follow through. Remember the last area that we tapped, okay, has been demand, all right here. But look at the steady rejection. Rejection here, low, low, and then all these wicks starting to close. And remember that apex move is what we're looking for right here. And it's coming in right now, okay? So let's see if they're going to close it in 22 seconds below or if they're going to hold and open that new hourly candle up here. The hourlies are pricks, guys. I'm telling you right now. You guys saw it firsthand on the 8 a.m., all right? And now you're about to witness it on that new hourly 9 a.m. candle, okay? Because they've held this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so still starting to break down an hourly, guys. So monitor this. Let's see if this thing's actually going to play out. All right. This is still the first 5 minutes, so just keep in mind here that they can dip price back down, still hold. Remember, these hourly candles can be pretty erratic at times. Okay, so let's watch and see. I want to quickly check out gold for 2 seconds here. I'm going to actually set some potential alarms here just in case we do tend to follow suit. Okay, and you can still see it's holding here, guys. So let that hourly play out here and then go from there. NASDAQ is switching. Okay, gold is starting to hold here. Okay, you can see it's bouncing out at the key demand level. Certainly at around 1755, it's getting respected. All right, and let's check out that Dow Jones here. Okay. Okay, so everything is starting to reverse based on that new hourly switch over, guys. Okay, so keep that in mind. And let's check out that oil. There goes oil again. Still bullish move. Okay, so nice, still 81 resistance level on oil, guys. So monitor that one too. You can, oh, there it goes, guys. Still a little bit of a push. There goes oil, guys. Everything is starting to flip a little bit bullish here, okay, in terms of the indices. And then GU still a little bit of spinning top candle at that hourly higher time frame 4-hour support level. Okay, so let's just watch and see how she's going to close. I'm not in GU right now. I always wait for the first 5-minute candle to close, guys, especially on the hourlies. Okay, guys, I just kind of assume this stuff. So if you guys, are not understanding on that, every time an hourly candle switch, I let the first 5-minute go through. Okay, because a lot of the times it's head fakes after head fakes, and it reverses it, different things like that. So for the people who have been with me for a little bit, okay, you got to understand that that's just how I've always traded. All right, so whether or not you want to follow along with that, like holding a trade that you're in 5, 10, 15, 20 pips for through a new hourly, that's fine. Okay, but if not, then wait for the hourly to switch up if you're looking to enter on a break and retest candle. Right now this is showing nice break and retest momentum here. So broke down, you can see it's retesting that previous support, which is acting as resistance, and you're getting a little bit of a continuation. Okay, again, if this does play out nice, okay, we're looking at maybe tapping that 19757, and that would be a perfect example of a break retest continuation. All right, so but still, this is still the first 5-minute candle, guys. All right, so let's watch and see. And again, guys, you can do what you want. All right, if you want to enter initially on sells right at the top, go ahead. Right, but just make sure you have the risk management under control. That's the only thing that you want to have in this game. Break retest sometimes confuses people, like really. Sometimes it really does. Like hella confuses people. They don't understand. But sometimes it makes sense, all right? You just got to remember, have risk-minded trades, all right? Don't over leverage. That is like the absolute key that I could ever tell you. If you don't over leverage, guys, you can stay long term. If you over leverage, you can only do short amount of trades, which your count will diminish like pretty fast. All right. So, okay, and you can see here the break. Here's the retest. The hourly support is still holding. Okay. So let's watch and see how that 9:15 candle is going to go. A little bit of rejection coming in again. We haven't really looked at moving averages either. And you can see GU's getting pushed back down. It is below that 50 line on the RSI. Okay, so that's a good sign in terms of sell pressure here. But let's take a look at these moving averages. All right. So you can see what's holding it, that 200 EMA. Okay, and this is what happened yesterday. Yesterday we broke this. Okay, today it's holding a nice support level. All right, so far we're gonna probably tap that 9 EMA, looking for that potential, breakthrough of it or the continuation in the downside. So that 200 moving average is exactly at the demand zone here. Okay, so that's why you're not getting a clear breakdown just yet. So give it some time here. All right, let's see if it's gonna follow suit. There goes the DXY. Okay, DXY heavy rejection, guys. So very clear move coming in. So we can now label the DXY, guys, as a nice resistance here. Oops, sorry about that. And then you can see the bottom out starting to happen. I'm going to use this whole range actually, because he made a heavy drop. In and around there. Okay, so now you can see this support at that 106.3 and then 106.287, and then we have our sellers area coming right up in here. So DXY is in zone to zone starting from 3:45 in the morning, guys. All right. So GU still holding right now. No entry for me. Okay. Need to get more of a closure below that 4 hour. Okay, NASDAQ is pushing. Goldie's finding support out of demand, so looking pretty strong. All right. Okay, and then we'll take a look at that. Dow still holding here good. Oil still punching up, guys. Still looking pretty strong. Okay, so GU, guys, and gold, they're kind of correlated here. All right. NASDAQ still holding. GU still holding, looking good. Okay, so see how the 200 EMA is holding, guys. Still pretty strong here. Everything is related to the DXY right now. Let's take a look at this, guys. So pretty strong. Let's watch and see what it comes to this level here. This is a pretty critical zone. You can see this is like a pivot. Every time they get to this level, price either gets rejected, breaks through, but it has a hold up anywhere around here at that 106, roughly 5 area. Yeah, 106.5. Okay, guys, like I said, as soon as GU starts to break down here, let's see what we got going on. They're hovering that bad boy right around that 200. Okay, so still strong here, looking good. Coming to that 9:10 time, guys. Okay, so you can see here the first couple minutes of that new hourly tried to break through, nothing, rejected, and continued. It's still holding demand level support so far. So you can see here what's going on. We're coming to that 9 EMA. Okay, NASDAQ holding bounce. Okay, Goldie's starting to hold here. A little bit of rejection at the 9. Big bounce coming on the DXY here, guys, looking pretty promising. And then you can see oil is still getting pushed above that 81, but a little bit of rejection now with no continuation at this current time. Okay, so Goldie's looking good. As soon as I see a trade, guys, you'll see me in, but not right now. Okay, and it's crazy. We didn't really focus on indices, guys, so it's 9:11 right now. Perfect timing to start on this bad boys. All right. We got through the initial part. Okay, the initial part was these first 2 red folders here. Okay, guys, we got about 196 likes. Let's smash these likes up to 300. We'll do a top down on either Dow Jones or NASDAQ. We'll take a quick vote here, whichever you want to do. But let's see if we can get these likes pumped up, and then we'll do a top down ready for the market open here. Okay. So GU's still holding here, guys. Nothing broke down on GU just yet. As soon as it closes below that 4-hour support, guys, I will be taking the sell here personally. Okay. Let's erase that 9 here. Okay, and see how GU held, guys? Nothing broke down below here. Still holding true to the overall demand zone. Okay. So we're going to follow suit now coming into that 9:15 time. Goldie's following suit with the buys. Okay. Dow's still buying currently. Looking to fill that wick probably up to 33.9. And oil is getting pushed back down too. Okay. All right, guys, still sitting on this entire call with not taking one freaking trade. All right. So let's get these likes smashed and we will go into the market open. Let's do maybe the Dow Jones, guys. Okay, and there goes Goldie. Nice big push. James, I just wanted to switch up to GU today. I was kind of hoping for a little bit bigger of a movement, all right, just because of the overall way that GU has been moving lately in the morning, but we just switched off from NASDAQ. NASDAQ would have been great to trade, though, but you give and you take with what you want to trade. And the sad thing is, it tends to happen like that. One thing we focus on, another thing moves. You know how it is. So everything is moving with the DXY selling off, guys. You can see GU is getting a little bit of rejection too, coming off that 2005. Okay, still holding strong. All right, zone to zone is in bullish effect here on GBP USD. So nice big move here coming in. Look for GU to get to that next little supply zone area. Okay, and then you can probably see if it makes a new high, guys, we're coming to at least that 20500. Okay, So let's just watch and monitor GBP USD. All right. Everything reversed on those hourly time frames. There goes Goldie here, guys. The big gold 1760 is a key level for me, guys. 1760 is a key level for me on gold. Okay, psychological number. We'll mark that in just so you guys can see it. Okay, and 916, guys. Let's see what we got going on here. We'll do a top down on the Dow Jones. Okay, let's rock and roll here. 246 likes, guys. We're not doing anything until 300. I have some AI trade signals that just got punched in, so if we don't smash these likes to 300, I'll just send them to the group and we can go from there. Okay, there it goes. There's the Dow. Big bullish move here coming in. If gold breaks 1760, guys, I will take a big opportunity buy on gold personally. Okay, psychological level here, looking for a continuation. So let's just watch and see how it's going to move. If we don't close above here, then it's going to retrace back down to that 1753 area. Checking on a different day, guys. You'll see more trades being entered. Again, more cautious towards news. Okay, so here we go. Let's see here. Okay, so here we go. So monitor that 60 level here, guys. Okay, monitor 1760 across the board. It's looking pretty good and strong here. So we'll take a look at the Dow Jones. Still a little bit of a push movement. Okay, still in that little range here, trying to recover from that overall 830 dump off. All right, here we go. So let's go top down here, guys, on the daily. All right, so big sell candle coming in. Sorry, guys, one second. All right. So I got some daily candle support here with that wick, just at roughly, 33690. All right. GU is retracing back, by the way, guys, just FYI. So watch GU. Daily support. Then we got some daily resistance just above here, guys. So a little bit of a range. Okay, and then we got the 4-hour coming in. And guys, just remember too, at 10 a.m. we do have another major news folder here. Today I told you was packed with news. All right, we've went through 2 parts of it, and now we're coming to the market open, which could be a bit of a dud, waiting for that new 10 a.m. jolts, and then we have that 1 p.m. Mr. Powell speaking, guys. And just FYI, I don't know if you guys even realize this, but today is the last day of the month. A lot of people, I'm not too sure if you guys understand that. All right, the last day of the month, a lot of folders come in here, a lot of news gets printed. All right, looking for December. December is one of the slowest months, guys. I'm telling you right now. Indices are projected to go a little bit bullish, okay? But, anything can change based on the inflation rates that have been happening currently. So, for our support. All right, let's take a peek now at our hourly. Look at the hourly range, guys, on these indices here. So when I tell you I'm not looking to trade, this is the stuff that I don't want to be a part of. We haven't broke above anything since the 29th, yesterday at 11. So this is the range you're trading. All right. And hopefully you guys understand that you don't really want to be executing many many trades during this type of movement here, right? But again, if you look on the higher time frame, the hourly, guys, we've been bearish. Okay, check out that big drop here coming from 34,120. Okay, and then you can see here coming in, there's a long bottom wick which broke that daily once, and now we're maybe testing it overall again. So let's mark that hourly resistance here. Okay, come back down just like that, and then I'm going to get down to my 15-minute. Okay, so 15-minute support coming in here. 15-minute support. Okay, look at gold, guys. Big rejection at that 1760 area here. Okay, and then we'll take a peek one more just below. 15-minute support leads to another support on the 5. Okay. All right, guys, so let's watch and see what's going on with the Dow. Got a lot of volume already pumped in the market, so understand what's going on here. Hopefully you guys do. We're going to set key zones here, and let's get ready to rock. Okay, so you have some buyers stepping in here. Gonna move that up just a tad. Then you can see the sell zones we have just above here, guys. So you can see nice rejection close coming from that 8:30 news, and this is the zone we're working with currently. All right, so this is a heavy range, guys. Okay, there's not much movement. You can still see a little bit of a trend starting to hold here from the bottom. Okay, so coming up, last 5-minute candle for the open, guys. This is where you're going to see a lot of big movement. The last minute push before the overall market volume comes in. Okay, so this is the New York Stock Exchange, guys. I'm sure a lot of people realize that by now, but we'll watch and see here. So gold, guys, little rejection coming in. Look at XAU, nothing closing below here, so you can see what's happening. And then you can see NASDAQ is starting to sink off. and look at GU, guys. Okay, so the GU volume is still bullish, nothing closed. Okay, and you can see here we're still walking to the upside, looking to get to that supply. All right, so no trade taken here. Okay, and let's monitor that DXY. Perfect, zone to zone, guys. Here we go. Okay, let's see if this market opener is going to punch the DXY out of this zone here. Okay. Nasdaq selling. Still monitor 1760 on gold, guys. Just I'm telling you right now. Okay, so let's watch and see, guys. Look at the, like, I want to be a part of this, but look at this movement. We're approaching that key level that had this consolidation. This is not the best to be a part of personally, but we're going to see how it's going to play out here. So let's go 927. Okay. Alright, guys, so you can see do not trade 930 if you're not used to it. Wait 5 minutes for the volume to, settle. Watch for key supply and demand zones, which are the red and green. Sellers are supply, demand is buyers, and do not risk more than 1%. Okay, so understand that. Look at the volume here, a lot of selling. Okay, got about 2 minutes left, guys. There's a lot of rejection coming in here. Okay, you can see it. Wick, big volume sell candle here. Wick. The only thing that's keeping me, looking at the bullish trend is this overall wick right here, guys. But again, it might not be filled right now. It can be filled later on, maybe in the week, today, who knows. All right, but this thing looks potentially like it's got a bottom out here, and we can see maybe we're going to get a break above that resistance coming into supply. So let's watch the first 5-minute candle, let it play out, and then we'll go from there. Okay, again, I'm not looking to trade the first 5-minute. I'm more looking for trade the second 5-minute candle to see what kind of volume is going to be pushed. Okay, do gold, guys. Gold key level is 1760. Monitor gold. Okay, that's the key level you're looking for gold. 1760. If it also breaks below 1757, okay, 0.5, that's a sell opportunity for gold. All right. Okay, 30 seconds, guys. Let's watch and see the initial big market movement on the open. Okay, so if we break down below, there is a key wick here, guys. So let's monitor 10 seconds here. Market open is now incoming. Okay, so first little bit indecisive movement here on the Dow Jones. You can see we're starting to punch up into some supply area, trying to break that hourly. Okay, so still following the trend, guys. Remember we talked about that wick. There it goes. big continuation bullish movement, guys. Okay. Let's move that over so you guys can see what's going on. Okay, and you can see we're looking to fill that wick. All right, let's see if it's going. All right, so we got some nice movements here, guys. If we start to break above on the Dow, guys, this thing is going to continue to push near our daily. Okay, so let's watch. Still see the initial impulsive candle here. All right, nice big open coming from demand. Okay, and you can see getting a little bit of resistance coming from that supply. All right, so watch and see here. The same thing happened yesterday and the day before. It punched up huge, okay, and then it sold off coming near key levels. All right, so we almost filled that wick. And take a peek at what's happening right here. Okay, so let's watch this break here, this 15-minute and this trend line, guys. Okay, it's still going on 932. All right. Oh, guys, look at that wick. That was like the ADP wick, guys. That was the ADP wick that you guys remember we jumped up and it pushed right back down. So sellers are sitting there. Okay, heavy. Let's go take a peek here. Got oil closing below 81. Okay, keep that in mind. You got the Dow still pushing. You got Goldie still kind of holding at that 1758.5. All right, there goes NASDAQ selling. Let's watch and see on GU, guys. Okay, watch GBP USD. So if we close below, all right, let's watch this key level right here. All right. Don't enter in prematurely yet. Just watch. Let's see what we got going on here. If we start to close that low 15-minute, all right, supply could take over. We could start to sell, getting in that maybe demand zone break. All right. Nothing is happening on gold. That's why we don't generally focus on gold for market open, guys. Just FYI. Every trader who asks me to do gold market open, I kind of know that you guys are new. All right. It's like that shiny toy at Christmas. Okay, so new candle is about to open in about 37 seconds, guys. Let's watch and see here. If you look on the hourly, that's daily here. Let's take a look on the hourly. Okay, so this is the hourly candle. Take a look at this long wick too. We just started to fill some of these wicks up to the upside. But take a look at this bad boy right here. Okay, that's a continued downtrend. This might not fill right now, but let's just watch and see here. This could be an inverse head and shoulder pattern. Shoulder, head, shoulder, looking for the big bullish reversal here. Okay. But right now we're just sitting in that supply. So I'm going to watch and see how that next 5-minute candle is going to open. All right. If it opens up bullish, guys, that supply is going to turn into demand and you're going to start to see a continuation. Okay, so nothing just yet. Monitor that hourly. Okay, right up in here, you can see supply. Let's watch and see what's going to happen here. So if we break down, there it goes. Let's see. And the reason why I put price down here and not right here, guys, is I want to see if we can break that trend if we're going to continue bearish. Okay, that trend line is holding very strong. You can see the momentum that's pushed through. It's still looking bullish. So, you know, if that's the sell, it needs to break this overall 5-minute downtrend. Okay, if not, you're going to see this thing start to hold here, the supply turn demand, and then start to rocket to the upside. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's watch and see, guys. Remember supply. Let's watch and see if we're going to break that trend. Okay, let's watch. GU started to retrace as well, guys, just FYI. So watch GBP USD. You can see gold is closing below 1760. Nothing is pushing. Okay, there goes NASDAQ, big sell after that impulsive move here. Look at GBP USD coming back down here. Okay, so we're not really looking too much at this anymore, but you can see it starting to come back from that hourly resistance. Okay, so here's that trend line, guys. This is the key right here. All right. Let's add on the moving averages now. And you can see we're right. Oh, guys, this is why we're right at that 200. Okay, let's see if it's going to get that potential hour 15-minute support and then trend line break here. Okay. Okay, let's see here, bouncing out. This new candle opens up, guys, and we still hold below. I'm going to take a sell again. If we break this level here, there it goes, guys. Let's see if we can break this 4-hour. Remember the hourly long wick? Scotty, if I could show you my screen right now, buddy. All right, so remember I tried to tell you guys, wait for the first 5-minute candle here. Patience pays off. The best sell would be out of supply here. Okay, and guys, I did take this sell. Go to the free FX group. Okay, personally, I don't really feel wanting to say that I personally bought or sold, but go to the free FX group, guys. You can see where I sold from, and you can see where, you know, taking profit happened. Okay. So news is at 10 a.m., guys. Another 20 minutes. Okay. I'll get one of the admins to post the link so you guys can see here. And all I did was follow suit with this overall supply green box. Okay. Again, you don't need anyone to tell you buy or sell. If you guys like the trade setup, you guys follow suit based on technicals. Okay. Mod, if you don't mind dropping that link in there. Okay, so guys, you can see we're probably coming back up, testing that 9 EMA. If we drop below the 4 hour, like I said, I'll probably take another sell coming back down to demand. Gold is not doing anything at 9:30. I always mention that 10 a.m. is going to be the bigger moves that's happening on gold. Okay. Too much in here, guys. The charting is horrible. I do apologize about this. It looks like chicken scratch. Okay, so you can see here, initial break, they're retesting this zone. Okay, that's all they're doing. You can see how they broke through here. I just didn't want to have it on here, guys, because the text. Okay, but you can see what's happening here. They broke through. Okay, retesting, and we're gonna see now if we're gonna push. Oh, guys, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Okay, look at that big bottom. So demand is holding at this area. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that. Okay, so nothing closed below. Look at this range we're in. So demand is holding strong here, guys. Woo. Look at that big impulsive move. There it goes. Okay, so this is actually following 100% zone to zone. Look at that, guys. Okay, zone sell, zone buy here. Oh my goodness, that thing is a rocket, guys. Okay, 1760, guys. Watch on gold. Let's see it. Whoa, what the fuck just happened? 9:45. Let's see that news. 9:45. Okay, so Chicago PMI, guys. We did talk about that before. I lost concentration. I was too busy focusing on that chart. But that's what just happened right there. That was that big move coming in. And you can see, let's see the release. Show daddy the numbers. Not 9:45 just yet. Okay, 9:43. But look at this, guys. Look at that impulsive push. Look at the supply area coming in. Oh my goodness. And then there's the Dow here again. So there's the retest at the 200, guys. Like I said, if it still breaks this 4 hour, I'm still looking to sell personally. I'm going to remove that 9 here just so it's not too crowded. Oh yeah, guys. I told you, Chop City. Okay, guys, I told you at the buys, I'm running 18 pips on that 1760 buy here. Okay. Oh, Goldie, guys. Oh, Dow is pushing back up on that trend line, guys. Okay, so don't look for sells right now. Just give it some time here. Wait for 9:55, 10 o'clock. Okay. There goes gold, guys. Right into that supply. Okay, so we're getting rejected. Okay, everything is. Oh my God, today is just too choppy, erratic. Look at this push back down now. Gold is out of supply here again, guys. So, like I said, if you didn't catch that initial impulse, now is 9:45. So let's see that news here. negative 37. Okay, so that should push price gold back down. Let's see the DXY here real quick. Okay, look at NASDAQ. Everything is too choppy for me, guys. There we go, gold. Okay, so see, gold is starting to rise from demand. All right. Oh God. Guys, listen, as much as people ask what to do for these trades, like, this is, you're having 5 news folders here. Renty, my stream is too choppy for me, Dave. Yeah, go ahead, man. Absolutely. Go check out yesterday's stream and stuff like that. Today is news folder day, and that's why I'm just laughing, to be honest with you. Did mention this is going to happen. Whether you guys actually listened or not, there's not much that can be done. All right. So we just follow the suit in the market. If you guys were trading with anyone else, they would be doing the same thing. This is why a lot of traders, they don't really trade during this news. So, okay, and then look at US 30 here. Today, you have to be quick in and out, and you got to have some balls to want to execute trades. That is the truth. If you guys want to be part of this movement, it's going to happen like this. But that's why you always watch news beforehand, before you do anything. Why do you think gold jumped like that without news? Probably the manipulation leading into that 9:45 news folder. All right, but the last one we're watching for, guys, is 10 a.m., which is going to be about 12 minutes. The best strategy is to buy and sell at the same time. Hey, you too like to live on the wild side, eh? I think that's the martingale strategy, if you guys understand that. There goes gold, guys. GU is dumping off. Let's see if the Dow is going to push to the downside again. If the Dow breaks here, guys, I'm telling you, I'm taking that sell. Okay, personally. Nothing until before. I'm just watching and seeing. You have a lot of manipulated movements here. Okay. Okay, and let's take a look at that DXY here. There goes gold. Big dump off on gold, guys. Okay. And look at NASDAQ, guys. Holy shit. Yeah, that's, you guys can spot for yourself. Okay, look at GU, guys. Big engulfing candlestick here. And then look at the DXY here, guys. Big push right out of that zone. All right, guys, 10 more minutes here. NAS. Big gold rejection coming at supply here, guys. So this is just trading zone to zone. All right, look. Zone sell here, zone sell here, right back down to overall demand. Okay. let's look at the Dow here, still holding demand. Look at NASDAQ, same thing, guys. This is waiting for definitely 10 a.m. news. All right. So me personally, guys, like I said, I have taken 2 trades today. Okay, I took the gold buy at 1760. I put it in the FX group. I made 10 pips. Okay, the US 30 sell I took. I did a 5 lot initial dump here from supply. Okay, and I made 300. That's it. The rest, I'm just waiting for 10 a.m. Okay, and all those trades happened right after 9:30. So I waited patiently for 2 hours, not really wasting time, but just chilling, and that was it. And I guarantee it, there has been 20, 30 people who have probably bought and sold these trades over 100 times. The key is finding your trades for you guys that you like the setups for. Okay. And if you don't like news, as I've stated right at the beginning of each call, guys, you don't need to trade news here. Okay. So let's just erase and move everything over here so we can see some more of the chart. And there goes gold, guys. Pushing right back into demand here, still holding. I just look at NASDAQ and just shake my head. I had actually, during this call, guys, I had about 6 private messages about people wanting to trade NASDAQ. Do you guys think we should have traded it? Personally, I don't. And then there's GU here too, guys. So it's still choppy on both scenarios. And then you have the DXY, guys, still pushing and pulling, coming in. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the last 5-minute candle before we have that news, okay? We're going to watch the Dow here, okay? Personally, like I said, I still believe the Dow is going to be a sell, but we'll watch and see how that news comes out, all right? Welcome to month end. Okay, so we're just going to sit back and watch here what's going on with the Dow. Still strong. Okay, so we're breaking demand here. Slowly. Attempting to test that low, guys, at that 33740. Remember on that hourly we talked about a big bearish wick here? If it breaks here, guys, it's looking to come back down to that daily, okay? And we can see here that hourly wick. Okay, a lot of people don't even really focus on this, but take a look at that hourly wick right there, okay? It's going to be key to see what's going to happen on that news, if it's going to get filled or if we're going to break through that 200 and have the continuation. Again, my bias is short, but we'll see. 2 minutes and about 30 seconds will really tell us what's going on here. Okay, so guys, if you're not used to trading this news, okay, we did one of these sessions last week and it was hella crazy. Okay, they had about 4 news folders in here and the price action was all over the place. The same thing happens today. Okay, but also you got to remember today is month end. All right, month end is really important during these times because new months start. We have NFP this Friday. Okay, you know, you have big folders coming up. All right, and this today you had about 5 or 6 heavy news impactful folders, which I did mention at the beginning of the call. All right, that you're going to have a lot of volume today. Okay, and there's nothing that anyone could do about it. No scalper in the world could have made 100% today. Like I said, I'm 2 for 2 on this, but we'll see how this trade is going to play out in the sell. All right. Every time you enter a trade, your heart pumps. You're just doing too big of a lot size. Okay, guys, so we got about, let's see here, under 1 minute left. You can see they're starting to hold at that 33740. Okay, they're in demand here. This is what they do. They like to head fake out. So if you're not wanting to be part of anything, guys, just sit back and relax and just watch how this news plays out. Okay, the last area that we've touched, though, had a nice bearish movement here, breaking through 200. We haven't tapped or closed above on that trend line. So this news coming up, like you see right here at 10 a.m., jolts. All right, we'll see how this impactful news is going to have, how much of an impact it's going to have on the market. Like I said, personally, I think it's going to short, but we'll see. Okay, so still holding demand, not much volume in terms of just the open. Okay, so they made a new low here. All right, let's see if they can get that continuation. Ooh, guys, there we go. There it goes. Let's see if we can tap that daily here, guys. Okay, so 33700 is getting that support level. Okay, guys, that's a psychological number. 33700, that's the support level. If it starts to break there, like I said, it's coming back down to the daily, but it's still respecting that zone. So it's still holding true and making a new low. So let's watch and see how this candle is going to move coming into the last minute of the 10 a.m. news release. Okay. And just FYI, guys, let's see what's going on with GBP. Gold sold off here. Okay. NASDAQ sold off. Okay. GU is back down, approaching that demand zone again. Okay. So supply sell coming to GU here. Monitor that. Let's take a look at the DXY. Okay. Big volume here holding true on the DX. Inverse head and shoulder pattern here. This thing could rocket price to the upside, guys. Let's watch and see. And there goes the Dow. Okay, so that was a nice break of the low here. We're going to see how this 10 a.m. candle closes. Okay, so guys, it did play out. Like I said, did think they're going to go bearish here just in terms of the overall bias from higher time frame, but a lot of times like slippage could have happened here on this news. Okay, let's see if I just want to see if it's going to tap that daily. Okay, once it does that, it's done. Okay, so GU is selling huge right now, guys. It is dumping down. Okay, so guys, we're going to close it after this call. There's too much news here, too much. This is great and fun to, trade, but when you're on the wrong side of it, it's not fun. Okay, so I just wanted to see how the Dow was going to, hold. Sorry, if it was going to hold support or if we were going to break. But like I said, we did break through a short-term demand zone and we had a continuation here. All right, it was very choppy. Okay, like I said, you had big sell movement here, retracement, sell, and then you had your continuation here. Like you had even a gravestone doji, which is a key indication that price is still in sell pressure here. So, you know, it's tough when you're trading these types of days, guys. Okay, and remember, today is the last day of the month. There's absolutely nothing you could do about it. All right, if you were trading with anyone, they would have had the same chart, same kind of movement. All right, it's just when you watch on the 5-minute candle, it's a hell of a lot more interesting because you really see live price action, how candles close, the manipulation, the noise really comes into play with trading 5 minutes when you have this type of news volume. So guys, monitor the GU sells. Okay, I do believe that's going to continue. I do believe that the indices are maybe going to punch down a little bit lower. All right, and I think that gold is going to have a continuation in the sell too, personally. Okay, but we'll watch and see on that. And here's that new 10 a.m. first 5-minute going to close in about 11 seconds. Okay, so see how they're holding that 33700, nothing broke below. All right, that's the critical level support level that they're holding it at. So if we do break that, guys, like I said, it's going to continue, but if they're holding it here, you're going to see probably a pushback continuation maybe to the 4 hours. So guys, welcome to end of the month. Okay, welcome to 6-7 news folders coming into a day. I did mention at the beginning of the call, like I said, I'm not looking to do much. I went almost an hour and a half, 2 hours without taking one trade. Okay, and really the only trades I took was the gold impulsive buy at 1760. Okay, closed out for 10 pips, and then I got the US 30 sell. All right, I'm looking to maybe short GU coming to at this 10:05, 10:06 level. Sorry, time. But look at this news right here, guys. Okay, you can see 1, 2. You have 3, 4, and then you have the 5th red folder coming in. You have the 5th orange folder here, but look at all this US news. Okay, you got to remember, guys, we are trading all the commodities and indices that are highly impacted by this. So when you start, guys, here's a tip. When you start to see this type of news right here, okay, I put it in the group already. Today is not going to be the best day to trade, right? You're going to have a lot of push-pull movement here. It's going to hit stop loss. It's going to raid you. It's going to do whatever you got to do, right? When you see this, if you really, really, really want to trade it, pick one folder. That's it, okay? I stayed just because it's my normal time, and I wanted to show you the choppy shit that comes along with dealing with this, okay? So you can see here GU sold off, okay? Like GU actually probably hit that TP1. Gold dumped off here too, all right? You can see NASDAQ is in some consolidative state here, but take a look at GBP USD, guys, okay? Very big sell-off coming in here. I do think we can probably get back down to 19500, okay? So it's the same level sell, just took a little bit more time to come into play, all right? So, guys, with that being said here, we're going to resume same time, same channel tomorrow, all right? Let's take a look at quickly tomorrow's news. Okay, December 1st, guys, look at all of this right here. Okay, so we have 830 core PCE. This will be a fun one to trade, but it's not going to be like today. Okay, we don't have 100 folders, or sorry, like 15, 20 folders to deal with. We have 2 at 830. So guys, come back and check it out tomorrow. It won't be as crazy volatile, all right? The first of the month is generally kind of chill, but it's nice that we have 2 folders here. And then we'll be staying for the ISM manufacturing index as well, okay? So see the difference between multiple folders versus a few, and you can see how we can trade the market a little bit easier, looking for the nice potential setups, okay? And guys, like I said, we did hit a few trades ideas this morning as well. I'm not going to take too long on this, guys, but if you guys want to join, okay, like I said, we do have a 3 promo plan. We're still running it till the end of the month for our 3-month and 6-month plans. We are launching a new program coming in the new year, right? It's going to be roughly stock and equities. Okay, we did that originally when we first started, and the only reason why we moved to FX is simply because it was easier to trade 24 hours, but we're going back to our roots. Very, very excited about that, guys. That's really what I like to do, and same with Ron. So, guys, I just want to show you the schedule, okay? 5 Londons, okay, 5 New Yorks, then we have 4 post New Yorks, then 3 weekly webinars. All right, today we're probably going to add in a back testing session a little bit later at night to go over some of the trade idea recaps that we've sent, and just to show you where the the nice impulsive moves may have happened, and where to properly get into a nice little entry. Okay, so guys, today was a chop session, but if you withstanded it, congratulations. If you didn't take any trades, that is totally fine too. You can see the DXY is having a big bullish volume push, inverse head and shoulder continuation. Okay, so guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful day here. All right, everything is reversing and taking place very fast, so just be aware. And we do have that 1 p.m. guys, 1 p.m. folder here coming in with Mr. Powell. Let me see it. Sorry, 1:30. Okay, this is going to be a huge impactful news event, so keep that in mind for the rest of the trading day, and hope everyone has a good one. We'll see you same time, same channel tomorrow. All right, guys, later.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stock Sniper Trading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders.
It's almost filled, man.
HankoTrade.